Hey, sports fans, I'm Jeff Allen with world champion handicapper Jim Feist. Got a major game today, Arizona-Dallas, coming up in just a second. But first of all, Jim, you've been on fire. College game of the month, 4-1 on the season. That's 80% winners. You got a big game for Saturday. And, of course, Monday night, you've been talking about this game, your Monday night total of the year.
Absolutely. The Monday night total of the year is astronomical. You make sure you get that. JimFeist.com. It's up and ready right now. Last week, college game of the month, West Virginia, 34-17 winner. It's up and ready right now. We're 80% on the year in those games. JimFeist.com.
Good place to be, JimFeist.com. JeffAllenSports.com, pretty hot as well. Last week, as advertised, Kansas City crushing St. Louis by 4 touchdowns. The 1 p.m. Eastern starts red hot. This week, it's my AFC lock of the year, plus 4 best bets to go 5-0 free. Call 1-800-218-8420. Now, let's jump into this matchup. The big NFC showdown, Arizona-Dallas. Cowboys off to a fast start until this past Monday. Arizona 6-1 under Bruce Arians. 9-2 against the spread against teams with a winning record. Jim, Arizona Cardinals, are they for real?
Well, they've been for real. Last year they were 10-6, and because of Seattle and San Francisco in their same division, they didn't make the playoffs. Bruce Arians is a hell of a coach, and he's doing it again this year. They're 6-1, and they got a 2-game lead over San Francisco and Seattle. On the other side of the coin, Dallas looked like maybe the best team in the NFC. They're running the ball 160 yards per game. Romo is not turning the ball over. The offensive line is opening holes, and he's not having to do that much. Well, guess what? Washington comes in, a big division rival, third-string quarterback, 9 or 10-point underdog, and they annihilated the offensive line of the Dallas Cowboys. Why? They blitzed. And another reason, they got out-coached. Garrett and company did not adjust to the blitzing, put all the pressure back on Romo, and just like all in the past, he couldn't deliver. Turning the ball over, getting sacked, getting hurt, knocked out of the game, changed into Whedon. Jerry Jones comes out of the box. He makes all the decisions. I don't know who really coaches this team. It's a mess in Dallas. They got a good team, but I don't think they're great with that coaching staff and Jerry owning the team.
Could be interesting down the stretch for the Cowboys. You mentioned Carson Palmer, 8 touchdowns, 1 interception on the season. On offense, the Cardinals just 28th rushing the football, 3.7 yards per carry. Cardinals also 3-8 against the spread on the road versus teams with a winning record. Dallas, number 1, obviously rushing the football. But, Jim, you mentioned it Monday night. Big troubles for Dallas against the Redskins.
Well, it was monster. Not too many people thought Washington could go in there with Colt McCoy at quarterback. And guess what? The guy, 25 out of 30 passes complete. He looked great, very mature, didn't turn the ball over.
Alfred Morris pounding the rock.
Absolutely. And Colt McCoy has some legs. He can run the ball a little bit too.
Added dimension.
And their wide receivers did well in the game. They ran the ball, as you said. And the defense stepped up. And that blitzing attack, Dallas had no answer for it. Now, guess what? This is a copycat league. If you see your next opponent getting annihilated by blitzing, guess what you're going to do this week?
There you go.
It's a copycat league, folks. These coaches, they're all working to save their jobs. They all want to retain their jobs, move up the ladder. Right. They're going to be blitzing this week.
There you go. Home team in this series, 8-1 against the spread. The big play, though, the big news is for Saturday. College game of the month coming up for you. Monday night, a huge total.
80% with the college games of the month, up and ready right now at JimFeist.com. The Monday night total of the year. Why do I call it the total of the year? Because everything matches up. This thing, it's ready to go right now, JimFeist.com. I'm not going to say any more about it. It will win.
JimFeist.com, the place to be. Jeff Allen Sports on fire. 6-0 lock run. This week, AFC lock of the year, 1 p.m. Eastern start, plus the 4 best bets to go 5-0 free. Ready now. 1-800-218-8420. Toll-free message. Make the call. I give you the plays. You sweep the board. 5-0 free. 1-800-218-8420. Go to JeffAllenSports.com. For Jim Feist, I'm Jeff Allen. We'll see you next time.